Volsogard Enterprise, improving everything.
Cheap doesn't equal cost efficient. Let me start by that. And no matter whether you are hiring an individual or a studio or a company, uh, you gotta keep this in mind. Cheap doesn't equal cost efficient. And I could list you like dozens of examples in order to prove this. And whatever your project is like, whether you're building a metaverse or digital twins, video games, it doesn't really matter. Uh, People tend to fall into this trap by hoping, by trying their best to accomplish something with the lowest priced workforce. And that's totally fine. They do have their right to try that. But speaking from practical perspective and from experience, this doesn't work. And let me give you one simple example with some round numbers, so to say. Let's say you have a need for a 3D artist. Good. And now you're gonna find someone with, let's say, who is charging $5 an hour. Okay, fine. And on the other hand, you have another candidate who is charging, let's say, $50 an hour. 10x literally is the difference between them. And on one hand, what could be the case, I'm not saying that this is a universal rule, okay? If things, there are exceptions, there are multiple factors, but my point is, this person who is charging $5 an hour is gonna produce some work in, let's say, 20 hours. And that particular sequence, that particular person, for the duration of that task is gonna cost you around $100. Okay, fine. But on the other hand, we have person who's charging 10 times that, which would be $50 an hour, and that person can actually produce the same work in, let's say, 2 hours. Okay, I got you. The first person gave you $100 total cost, and the other person gave you $100, which is 50 multiplied by 2. So both people cost you $100, but let me tell you this, you need to have someone or do it yourself, the managing part. And that takes time, that takes effort, that takes energy, and that takes money, right? And in that case, this person is actually more cost efficient, the person who is charging $50 an hour, because you had to spend less time managing and doing a quality assurance process on that person's job. And that's a mild example. In most cases, this person would do the job in 1 hour or maybe even half an hour. I'm not kidding. There would be cases like that, and often some of my clients would wonder, hey Drago, but why are you charging so much? Like that's way too expensive. I can find someone who is 10 times less expensive. I'm like, yeah, but I produce like, no matter how much I would charge throughout my career, I would still outproduce that person when it comes to cost efficiency curve. And yeah, like this is speaking from experience in general. And cheap doesn't equal cost efficient. And also doing QA process is something that is very easily overlooked, because you gotta manage this person, you gotta sometimes even micromanage, god forbid. And or if you are not gonna do it yourself, you gotta have someone, your lead artist, lead programmer, who's gonna be doing that, and it all costs money at the end of the day. So it's about being practical, finding the best balance. I'm not saying that you should hire always top notch, because you gotta be careful about it actually, because so many people realize that they read a few books which say that charging higher is gonna make you look premium, and many clients are gonna fall to that. And this leads me to another topic, which is expensive doesn't equal high quality, doesn't guarantee high quality. And this is something that I've observed in some of my ex-colleagues and even workers that we were interviewing as a company. And how to put it other than they read a couple of books or watched a few videos or courses which would fill in their heads with, well, you gotta charge premium in order to look premium. Well, yeah, I mean, there is a point in that, but this is something that you should be careful about. I've seen people intentionally doing this in order to trick their clients, to trick others, which is totally fine, by the way. I mean, it's their right to give it a try. But I'm just spreading knowledge, spreading awareness to be careful about this. And I've seen my own clients, our own clients, paying extra premium, thinking that they are receiving premium accordingly to what they were paying, while actually the opposite would be the case. And just like the previous topic, when I said that cheap doesn't equal cost efficient, it's the same way, but in the other direction. Expensive, when someone is charging expensively, it doesn't imply or guarantee that they are gonna provide top-notch services which are worth the money, but it's about being practical, starting slow. This is something that I always encourage and advise our clients to do. When you are not sure about any potential relationship with a developer, artist, company, studio, marketeer, doesn't matter. Start slow, see how the things are looking, look at the numbers, look at the results, make your calculus, make your measurements, and make your own judgment at the end of the day. And yeah, keep this in mind, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video. See you around. Bye bye.